What is up, everybody? Azario here, and I know, man, how long has it been since I did content on this channel, right? Let me pause this right here. It's been so damn long since I did content on this channel, and in 2018, I said I'm gonna come back to this channel, and the content is gonna be consistent. Now, I just came from Doing Book, which is like a redeveloped from the ground up Doing Network, doingbook.com. You guys go there. It's the same as Doing Network, but better. Like the people who made Doing Network, they took Doing Book and they made something special out of it. I think it's the same people. I don't know, but that's neither here nor there. I had my first duel since 2014. Like we're talking about like 3 years ago. I'm talking like, man, I haven't played a match in YuGiOh. I left the game alone after that. I got so bored with it. But when I came back, I'm thinking, oh man, I'm finna use some of my old builds because I still saved up 50 of my old builds. I still got, the YuGiOh content on the original ADSplay 101 channel. It's still there. I went back and I looked at all my retro modernization videos, all of my old builds that I used to have for like the YuGiOh 101 fan days and shit. I used to do all that content, man. I had that. I still have it. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to recover all the builds that I had from Doing Network, but I still got like the 50 builds that I saved that I had on YuGiOh Pro. I still saved up those deck profiles. I saved up like a solid 50 of them, literally. And this is like some of my best stuff because for those who remember me making my own builds and anything like that, I used to make my own builds. I don't net deck, I don't do none of that stuff, and that's still the standard that I hold true to this day. Even though I'm returning to YuGiOh, I ain't been involved in the game in so long, but when I came back, I'm dueling somebody. They was using some new archetype. I'm assuming it's new, but it's like it was new to me. It was called like the Trickstar, and I'm thinking like these are like at first glance, like I'm thinking that like these are like the like the fortune tellers. And I'm thinking fortune tellers, oh man, he using the fortune tellers against me, and I knew how they was when I found out there wasn't. And then all of a sudden he did like this link summon, and I was like, dude, I gotta figure out what this link shit is, because that shit confused the hell out of me. Because the one monster that he did link summon, I couldn't destroy it, and it didn't have defense. I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? So I'm like, you know what? We gonna learn this together, because I know I'm not the only one out there. Like this game has become weird, but I'm gonna try to adapt. So Link Monster. A Link Monster is a type of monster card. The color of the card frame is blue, which is similar to that of a ritual monster with a hexagonal pattern similar to a honeycomb structure. These cards are placed in the extra deck. Like other extra deck monsters, Link monsters cannot exist in either the hand or the main deck. Even with card effects, if a Link monster will be moved from the hand to the main deck, it is returned to the extra deck instead. If a card like Transmigration Break or Degeneration Circuit is applying, the Link monster would be banished rather than returning to the extra deck. If a Link monster is not Link summoned first, they cannot be special summoned from the graveyard or while banished unless it specifies another special property to special summon it or whatever. Okay, forgive the background noise if you're hearing all that. But link rate, well, let me turn my mic up because I don't even think you guys can hear me that good. Mic test. Can y'all hear me good? Y'all should be able to hear me good. I got my mouth damn near close to the mic. But link ratings and lag defense. Now this is shit that threw me off, because I didn't know what the hell that was. I just know they didn't have link defense, and they just had like this number next to, like this negative number or whatever. I didn't know what it represented, but apparently they don't have defense. So, that's interesting that they're taking defense away. I mean, like what's next? Like they're gonna have monsters from the extra deck that don't have like attack values. Like I don't know what they're going for. But yeah, link ratings and lack of defense. Link monsters have a link rating in place of a level or rank. A Link monster's link rating determines the total number of link materials required to link summon it. A Link monster's link rating is also equal to the number of arrows it has. A Link monster's link rating can also be found next to its attack in place of the traditional defense value. Link monsters do not possess levels or ranks, therefore they cannot be used as material for ritual, synchro, or exceed summon. Also, level or rank modifying cards such as Harmonic Waves, Feedback Warrior, or Zhenxing Magician do not affect Link monsters. The same thing can be said for spells that affect levels and ranks such as Gravity Bond, Level Limit, Area B, or Plecton. Link monsters can only exist in face-up attack position. They do not have a defense value. They cannot be placed in or change to defense position. Let me make sure this music is still playing. Okay, we good. Either manually or through a card effect. This is because rotating the card in the defense position would change the directions its link arrows point to. Because of this, link monsters are unaffected by effects that change battle positions and are unable to be placed face down and cannot be special summoned by an effect that would special summon monsters in defense positions such as back to the front. Okay. Link arrows. Link monsters also have link arrows, indicated by arrows radiating outward from the art frame. These indicators denote which zones and monsters that link monster points to. Link monsters in the extra deck: Fusion, Synchro, Exceed, Face Up Pendulum, and link monsters can't wait. Hold on. Monsters in the extra deck: Fusion, Synchro, Exceed, Face Up Pendulum, and Link monsters can be special summoned from the extra deck to the main zone in a Link monster points in a... Wait, hold up, wait. Monsters in the extra deck can be special summoned from the extra deck to a main monster zone a Link monster points to. If a Link monster points to a monster, the monsters are considered to be linked to each other. Okay, so that's what the arrows mean. So it's really like playing in like adjacent chess, just like that retro modernization build I had made. You guys go check that out. There's a video back from 2014. That was the last retro modernization I did called Adjacent Chess. This is perfect for that. In theory, I don't know if it's actually gonna work, but in theory, it's perfect for that. A link summoning. A link summon is the act of summoning a link monster from the extra deck using the requisite number of link materials listed on its link rating. During the main phase, the turn player can link summon by sending the face-up link materials from their field to the graveyard. Okay, so basically it's like fusion summoning without, basically without fusion, and instead of it being based on, the levels of ranks, it's based on the archetype of monster, I'm assuming, or like the type of monster it is. So that's interesting to me. Playstyle link monsters commonly grant benefits to monsters they point to or gain more powerful effects depending on the number of monsters they point to. As such, decks focused around link monsters require methods to quickly summon monsters in order to link summon monsters as well into the zones where their link monsters point to. When attempting to summon multiple link monsters, it is important to decide which order to summon them in, as the link arrows will dictate where the others can be summoned and what monsters will be linked to them. Link monsters with higher link ratings can be special summoned more quickly by link summoning multiple weaker monsters first. This also helps place them in locations that will take better advantage of their link arrows. Powerful monsters are typically balanced. Powerful link monsters are typically balanced by having higher link rating and forward pointing arrows, allowing the opponent to summon more extra deck monsters. For example, Decode Talker, Firewall Dragon, Topologic in the extra deck in the extra monster zone, while weaker link monsters such as Mrs. Radiant, Guy Saber, the Lightning Shadow, and Link Spider do not. Okay, so all this is going to be new to me, man. Like I'm gonna actually have to apply this if I'm gonna start playing YuGiOh again, because this is like some other shit to me. Like I don't even know. Like, mind you, when I left, Exceed monsters weren't even. They didn't even get done with the Exceed monsters yet. Exceed monsters was still in like the middle of all that. This was rather, as far as we know, as the people that play the game, Link monsters wasn't even a thought yet. Like I was still like, what was the last booster pack that I did a card review on? And I didn't even finish that card review. Like, what was that card review? Like, what was that booster pack? I want to say it was like Raging something. I don't know. Like Raging, or like, was it like the Duelist Awakens? Or I don't even remember what it was, but it was back in 2014. So many builds that came, so many cards that came, so many archetypes that came since then. Dude, I am so out of this damn loop. I am garbage right now. But 2018, I want to say like somewhere mid-January, late January, depending on when, but it's going to be during early 2018. I'm going to make a return to this, but I got a lot to learn, dude. And man, this is some other shit, man. What did Yu-Gi-Oh turn into?